نشرت صحيفة إفتون بلديت السويدية تحقيقا جديدا.
The Swedish newspaper Aftonbladet published a new report to corroborate last week's article. The newspaper has reported that the Israeli occupation soldiers are selling the organs of Palestinian martyrs. The report stirred public outrage inside the Israeli entity, whose government demanded Stockholm condemn the newspaper's article and put an end to it.
The report that was published in the Swedish Aftonbladet newspaper about the trading of Palestinian martyrs' organs by the Israeli occupation army is still casting its dark shadow on the relations between Stockholm and Tel Aviv in a showdown subject to further escalation. The government of the Zionist entity condemns Stockholm over its silence and the way it dealt with the issue. Tel Aviv also demanded a formal condemnation by the Swedish government, saying an apology will not be enough.
It is an unacceptable position by the Swedish government. We expect the Swedish government to condemn the newspaper as soon as possible.
While some inside the Israeli entity called for restraint and do not want to escalate the crisis with Sweden, others see it differently, as they called on their government not to welcome the Swedish Foreign Minister Carl Bildt, who is expected to visit Tel Aviv next week. Stockholm defended its position, saying it was based on their respect for the freedom of press and expression. Meanwhile, the head of the media office inside the Israeli government has refused to grant work permits for two of Aftonbladet's journalists.
Nothing will make us issue them work permits. We've informed them that it would take some time. We need to review their requests and perhaps check their blood type to know if they can donate organs.
صحيفة أفتون بلاديت التي رفضت الاعتذار عن المقال تمسكا بحق حرية التعبير.
The Aftonbladet newspaper, which refused to apologize for the article on the grounds of exercising its right of expression, published a follow-up, which was prepared by two of its journalists working in the West Bank. In the new article, the newspaper detailed the conditions in which the Israeli occupation forces harvest organs of Palestinian martyrs. The article made reference to the latest arrests of several American Jews, including rabbis in New Jersey on charges of organ trafficking.
بيع أعضاء بشرية.